Gemini, welcome to my channel. Welcome to a new reading. This reading coincides with the full moon phase. Full moon in the sign of Pisces. It is a reading for the Gemini collective, sun, moon, rising, or anyone who feels drawn to this reading. Cross watchers are always very welcome. And as always, this reading is general, timeless, whenever it finds you. There'll be something here, a message, something that resonates. Take from it what you need, Gemini, when you need it. And we're looking at 6 tarot cards, 4 oracles, and we'll give you a good overview of the cards, so perhaps you can get your own impressions, get something a little bit personal. And I'm dropping my cards. Get something a little bit personal from these cards. And let's see what you need to know. Let's see if we can get you some advice, guidance, messages. 5 of Cups. There's an emotionally unfulfilling situation here. It is not beyond repair, but it needs some mental engagement, it needs some hard work on your behalf. You see you concentrating on the spilled cups here, the spilled emotions, spilled love, challenge, emotional challenges, emotional discomfort. But there's 2 large cups here still standing, so the situation needs a review. Needs looking at, it's changing, it's in flux, it's not set in stone. So follow your feelings here, stay optimistic, stay positive. Follow your intuition. When it comes to a situation that may emotionally deplete you or have depleted you, it could be in the in the recent past, and then we have the 6 of Pentacles. I call this the budget card. Represents the ingoings, the outgoings. On the material plane, money, finances, financial stability, security, resources. You need to be frugal. There is enough coming in to cover the outgoings, but you need to watch the spending. Don't spend unnecessarily. Hang on to what you have. Nurture the current resources. Try and increase them when you can. Perhaps a bit of more savings, a bit more reallocation, and really keeping an eye on the impulse purchases that may want to go on here. I see you've just closing out an old cycle here. So it's an old stage in your life, starting a new chapter, a new beginning. Every so often, every so many years, it's usually 7-year increments. We enter a new phase, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And things are changing looks very positive. Some of it can go pretty slow, some of it goes pretty fast. And connecting to the tree of life, becoming aware of your inner world, your surroundings, connecting with your higher self, of course, here. Expand your consciousness, stay open-minded, break through your pattern barriers if need be. Page of Cups, a messenger of cups, messenger of emotions. There is a fish in the cup. Well, that represents good news, represents emotional healing, emotional strength, perhaps strength you didn't know you had. It's coming to the fore. It's helping you with the situation here where you're not sure. Do you want to walk away? Do you want to invest? How to change it? How to make it better? And contribute to the situation in whichever way you can. So the emotional stability, inner peace will return. So it's all about balance. 10 of Wands here. The tens, of course, ends of old cycle, beginning of new cycles. It's just a confirmation that you have reached the end of the cycle and you are starting anew. It's about your soul's purpose. This is the 10 of Fire. It's about health. Something is igniting, something is clicking, something, a realization is happening. You realize that you need to make some changes, you need to reorganize and replan your life on certain levels, whether that be physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, or all of the above. That is different for everyone out there. We're all at different stages in our lives and different eras. So, Queen of Pentacles here. That is someone in your life who is connected with the finances, of course, but it could also be connected emotionally. It's all very positive. There is support here, there's positivity, there's optimism. There is love. You got the roses of love here. There is faithfulness, faith. There is the changes. This is someone who is very good at managing the finances. It's a feminine energy, whether they're male or female. Take it as it resonates in your situation. But they have a very positive outlook, especially when it comes to the material plane. So they may not be so much connected, express themselves in a spiritual way or emotional, but in a more practical and more realistic and disciplined and logical way, a clear thinker. Conventional, traditional, conservative, and yeah, they are looking to the future with you, or to the future on their own. That's not quite clear here, but you know, we'll see if we can get some more information. Here is surrender, going with the flow. The energy of surrender supports us to let go of illusionary control and yield to the flow of love and life. So for now, let go and let God, I suppose. And go with the flow, follow your intuition, your instincts, your insight. your sensitivity, listen to your inner voice, follow your own guiding light, surrendering to the flow of the universe here. While you're going through into the new era, while you're rearranging, replanning your future life. Father energy is very important here, giving you a sense of stability, a sense of security, and staying grounded. You're very much emanating the grounded energy here that comes from your connection with nature, the trees, and connection to animals. You can communicate telepathically with animals and nature. And if you feel, it makes you feel very solid, very strong. Inner strength here, there's patience, endurance, resilience, and self-control. Order. As I said, you're making these plans, things need rearranging, bringing order into the chaos. Emotional, mental, spiritual, physical chaos, all of the above. There needs to be a plan. There needs to be breaking through the old patterns, dealing with the old constructs, the old conditionings, the old habits, old obsessions, and so on. Rearranging your life. But order can come out of surrendering to the flow as well. At the end, things will have rearranged themselves in your favor. Blinded by bias, there is still some preconceived ideas that you need to face, that you need to deal with, and you need to sensibly convert, transform these preconceived ideas into something more orderly, into something that resonates with you, because this is not resonating. That is the bias, the old constructs. That is shadow work that you need to do, having a look at your anxieties and the insecurities maybe. But shadow work can take many forms and it has many reasons. So see what needs to be addressed in your life and face it, deal with it, and then move on. Okay, Gemini, this has been your reading. Been a pleasure reading for you. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Until then, take very good care.